His West Africa visit coming directly after recent peace efforts in Eastern Europe as he seeks to show the UN solidarity in a region that is bearing the brunt of geopolitical divisions, a climate emergency, terrorism and socio-political instability. He used the opportunity to again push for debt relief for African countries that are also struggling to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. The IMF last week pointing to public debt ratios in sub-Saharan Africa which are at their highest in 2 decades.
Bien entendu.
Of course, when we talk about the socio-economic situation, it is impossible not to address the war in Ukraine and its impact on Africa. This war aggravates a triple crisis: food, energy, and financial for the region and beyond. That is why I've created the Global Crisis Response Group on Food, Energy and Finance, which mobilizes the United Nations, UN agencies, development banks, and other international organizations.
He emphasized the need to ensure the steady flow of food and energy, easing export restrictions while allocating surpluses and reserves to those most in need.
Nous devons garantir un flux régulier de denrées alimentaires et d'énergie sur les marchés ouverts.
We must ensure a steady flow of food and energy in open markets, removing all unnecessary restrictions on exports, and allocating surpluses and reserves to those who need them, and controlling food prices to calm market volatility. But let's be serious, there will be no real solution to the world food security problem without reintegrating the agricultural production of Ukraine, as well as the food and fertilizer production from Russia and Belarus into the markets despite the ongoing war.
Guterres said the UN had made proposals to the World Bank and IMF on the mobilization of various instruments to ease the debt burden on poorest countries, while pledging to ensure predictable funding guaranteed by assessed contributions for African peace and counter-terrorism operations in the region.
J'ai dit plusieurs fois,
I have said several times that we need a reform of the global financial system that is morally bankrupt. It was designed by the rich for the rich. As a matter of urgency, greater use must be made of all the mechanisms available in the benefit of developing countries, including medium-income countries, especially in Africa.
Guterres also toured UN House, a new building complex still under construction in Dakar, that is slated to host UN agencies and staff working in the region. He also visited a vaccine manufacturing facility in the Senegalese capital that will soon be equipped to produce COVID-19 shots as well as other vaccines, as he renewed his call for vaccine equity amid growing concerns that countries are again beginning to see case numbers rise. The SG next travels to Niger and then on to regional powerhouse Nigeria later this week. Sherwin Bryceby's SABC News, New York.